Hello, hello. It has finally happened. We are doing not a Factorio stream. No way. Hello, Nerdzel. Pigorley. 11 months. Bog. Hello there. Alright. What are we doing though, exactly? Um, what are we doing exactly? So we need to do several things. I'm actually just in time. Just in time for what? Just several things. You're finishing up your playtest release? There you go. So we are going to playtest your game. That's one of the things. What are the other things? Wrong channel? Huh? What's happened on the GitHub? Let's see. I created a commit in Gang in January. Did I? Oh, I merged a pull request. That's true. And there is another pull request somewhere. I can play each version though. I can play it a little later if you want. Instead of in the very beginning of the stream here. So Infinite Coder did like 10 pull requests to Gang. What did he do though, exactly? Uniform arrays. Putum, 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 putum. Uniform for a slice of 2x2 matrices. Decline them all. Hold on, let me read them first, then we see. Uniform. For the arrays. In case this doesn't work, the workaround is to make this. So I'm not sure about this pull request, where one of the comments says literally in case this doesn't work. Is an Infinite Coder in chat right now? Why would you make a pull request saying in case it doesn't work, this is the workaround? I don't want anything that may be not working. Huh? Shader lib custom include. No description. Let's see. We have a shader library. As an extra thing. In the asset manager. Ask them for unit tests. Well, there should be at least an example, I guess, if there is a... Not that I'm making a lot of the examples. There was an ident before, and now it's a literal. What? And then over here, we have still implement uniform for a slice of matrices. So it looks like these two pull requests contain the commits that are the same, which is weird. This should be separate pull requests and separate commits in that case from separate different branches. Texture from raw. I was still doing my Gang GLTF library development. Gang GLTF. Amazing. And when I was doing materials, I stumbled upon the need to create an image from raw data of different formats. Half float. Not all of these things are I don't know. I'm a little worried about adding that stuff. That's a lot of work checking if this is all like correct here. There's a reason I was adding only the minimum that I needed to the library here. If you are having merge problems, use code from my main. Huh? Yo, Code Monkey. 10 months. Amazing. Thank you. Files changed 3. Any of you made an open source project and received pull requests? Is it weird that I don't want to merge anything? Fix web builds, and we have a billion commits here, including all the other pull requests inside. Some of my PRs introduced some web bugs. Merge will require merging all the other PRs first. And I'm supposed to merge them in order? Or what? My own stuff, but I see pull requests that are really old and unmerged in a lot of repos. Oh, yeah, I know. My pull requests have not been merged in a lot of repos that I made pull requests to. There's no rule saying you have to merge. Yeah, well, since I'm looking at it, I should do some. There's not like I'm doing anything else yet. Unless Davey's in chat. Is Davey here? And we have something to do. No rules, decline them all. Don't you want this thing though? Don't you want sometimes to have arrays in your shaders? I think we looked at it at some point, right? And this is what the workaround tells you. You can do the... if you have an array, then you can have a specific element in the array by specifying the index inside the string when you're requesting this to set this uniform. Do you? I don't know. Are you not doing a lot of shaders in your game? Array uniform. Walk uniforms. Boop, 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 boom. DR is ready for review. I've got a lot of problems with it, but it seems to finally be working. Maybe it's just NVIDIA permissiveness. You use arrays in shader uniforms, you just do this. Uniform arrays do not work on every GPU. Only works in NVIDIA, generally an indicator that you're doing something wrong. I have a shader that has multiple lights, and I would like to get the uniform location for each of the lights attributes, but I have to manually type it out for every light. However, as this finds the uniform using a string, I cannot do that. You simply need to construct the string dynamically as needed. Hello, Infinite Coder. I'm looking at your pull request, and I think I'm going to decline it. Literally because of the reasons you have linked here. It's if it's working on your NVIDIA GPU, it doesn't mean that it's going to work everywhere. Did you even try making a web build and seeing if it works in the WebGL? You think you've tried. Is the also a good idea to include an example in a pull if you do something like this so that I can test it myself? I don't want to write any code. I want to check it out and try running it, but there is no example. There's a folder with examples here that you can add an example here that I can run to test this new functionality, right? Take your GLTF repo as an example. Why not have an example inside the engine itself? I'm not like when I'm going to work on the code in the future, I want to test the examples that they work. The example should be here and not somewhere else. Your web build isn't even built, or what? No associated item named have float. You don't even your code doesn't even compile. You made a pull request that doesn't even compile. Did you see your own thing? WebGL rendering context doesn't even have the have floats. See another PR. I'm looking at your like repository, which is the exam, which is supposed to be the example. Another PR. Which another PR? There's like 10 PRs. See webfix PR. How am I supposed to test it? How am I supposed to test it? Also, why is this webfix pull request containing all the other pull requests? It's not supposed to work like that. How am I supposed to review all of this, which contains all the other commits inside? So you are saying that I should merge a PR that breaks the code, and after that, merge a PR that fixes the code. Is that really what you're saying? Why not fix the pull request that broke it? That's one of the things. And another thing is, like I said, the uniform arrays, they're not supposed to work. This workaround is not the workaround. This is the way it is supposed to work, because this is the only way that it can work, from what I have seen. It's a workaround that's slow. It's the only thing that works. It's a workaround around the non-existing functionality that you are trying to include here. That only works on your GPU, right? I don't think I'm going to merge this. Why should I merge it? Okay, make an example at least. Let's start one by one. Let's start one by one. I'm not going to look at all the 10 of them. I should like take a look at the first one, right? Uniform arrays. This is a good feature, but I remember I was looking at it at some point, and there is a reason I didn't do it. I don't remember exactly, but I think it's because the workaround is the only way to make it work. It's not the first one. It's literally the first one. What do you mean it's not the first one? It is literally, it was opened on January 9, and the other ones were opened later. What do you mean it's not the first one? The other one I have merged, I guess. Mouse pass-through. That one was okay. Anyone seen Davey around? Yo, Nerdsoul, you're still here, right? Verify my identity, really? I haven't logged into GitLab for such a long time that it wants me to verify my identity.
Squiggly rings.
No, shit. I was so scared about this. I didn't hear this notification in a long time. Oh no. Hello, Rings. Actual work today.
Squiggly rings.
I didn't do any work yet. But that's the plan. That's the plan. I want to do some work. Um some of these. I want to check out what Davey did to Linksider. If Davey was here. The problem is that GL get uniform location doesn't return an array location. Yes. Why do you think it doesn't return it? And why do you think that makes the PR itself to be fine? Alright, what are we doing? Nerdsoul, do you want me to play a game now? Test your game. Sure? Okay, give me the link. Because that's what happens. Why do you think that's what happens? That's not the answer. And the PR just implements functions to send uniform arrays to null locations. Get uniform location returns -1. It means that the uniform doesn't exist, right? That's what it means. So your code doesn't work. All right, Close to Light by Nerdsoul. Quantum Dungeon better than Close to Light, huh? See docs I've linked. Can you link a specific doc? There is a lot of links that I have seen. Link me a specific one. Is there supposed to be no audio in the menu? What if I do the exit? Start. Type your name. Movieman. Start. Options. Volume. Why is there no audio? Look at the GL reference one. Which one? Link it. I will look. Look into chat. I don't want to search for it in your PRs. There's too many of them. No music in the menu yet? Alright. So like one of the things that is weird already, just saying, that there is the exit button. I don't need to click on it. I just need to hold, right? By aiming. Also, what happened over there? Why did I go back to this? You see over here, I'm not moving my mouse at all. Over here, I'm not moving my mouse at all, all right? And then it just does this, okay? There you go. Okay. So like the thing that is weird is that over here I need to click, and over here I need to just no clicking is required. Inconsistent. I think. I mean they look different, so maybe it's okay. Normal, hard. All right. Difficulty modifiers. Isn't this weird? Hold on. Hold on. So I click this, I click that, and then over here there is nothing selected by default. I need to like click on one of these things. No, the UI looks cool, yeah. I'm just no fails, sudden hidden. No idea what that means. Leaderboard. Nerdsel. Real Kuvi. Also over here, so in order to open the leaderboard, I just need to hover on it, but when I hover off the leaderboard, I expected it to go down, but instead I need to click the cross. I don't think this needs to have a click. You just need to hover away to unhover this thing, no? Anyway, let's play the game. So this is the same old thing. I like the new cursor. It's like easier to see exactly where I'm hovering. Did you think about disabling the default cursor, like actually hide the default cursor? Only show the games one? All right. What do I do now? Made in Rust, by the way. All right. I like the new font. New font is cool. But it is weird in some places. I don't know if you see this on stream, but if you look at this O, for some reason, it looks like it's like some pixels are off. Is this still like just the... Do you know what it does it? Do you use the Genk font? Or something else? All right, so what do I do? There is normal and then there is hard, right? Hard, only played by Nertzl and Ricky Lee. The music is still the same, but now we have the red that I should not be touching. Okay. There are a lot of RNG things happening on the screen at the same time. I almost made it. Judging by the point, it was halfway through. Far From Dark and then Rest by Nerdzol. So this is the music that you made? RNG game for sure, for sure. It is. You don't know what it is. This feels a lot easier than the other one. I beat Ricky Lee first try. Easy. And then we use the hard version of it. Moving so quickly, what? Okay, okay. Not bad. Didn't beat Ricky Lee this time, but that was my first try. Now what? Try mods. Let's try a different color scheme. Mods. No fail. Oh wait, you can turn them all on. So no fail is just I should never fail. Like what does it even mean? I don't see any difference. Where's the world record? It is. Number 1, Goofy Man, easy. You'll add description later. Goofy Boy? That's not me. I'm not. Yeah, no. I'm Goofy Man. Don't you see? Number 1, Goofy Man. That's me. No factor today? No. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. I should start streaming here again. Look at who it is. Oh, it's Davey. No way, Davey is actually here.
Can you rechat, please?
Pause champ. So we can test the. We can check the Linksider updates then. Alright. No fail means what? 13 months. Davey. Thanks. No fail means you cannot fail. Basically, just for practice. But didn't I fail in the very beginning of this run? I literally made myself to be out of the zone. What does failure even mean? What does a failure even mean? Picorli. Hello. Try failing? But I tried in the very beginning. Okay, let's try again. Over here, I fail. Oh, no fail means you like failing. Okay, I've thought about it the other way. This should be the default mode, I think, maybe. And then you call the hardcore mode the one where you actually die. How do I exit, by the way? How do I stop playing here? There should be a button so that I can somehow stop playing this. I guess it doesn't work with no fail. Escape twice? Okay. You can bind it to some other button, like enter, for example. So I don't need to exit full screen. Alright, what are the other modifiers? Sudden. Let's do hidden. The new music is easier. I think it's like... it's less action though. It's too chill for this game, no? Yeah, I mean, it's okay. But I expected to see more action music for this game instead. Like, have you seen Osu? And the chill music in that game? I don't remember. You play Osu every day? There is a lot of chill music there? Alright. Maybe I just didn't play it. Hidden. Alright, hidden is weird. I'm not ready for it, I guess. What's sudden? Okay, sudden means that you don't see the... Alright, and then you do sudden and hidden together, and you need to just remember the level. I see. Has anyone played through the sudden hidden? Did you? Sudden and hidden. $38. Leaderboard world empty. Okay. Alright. Cool. What do you mean question mark, Kuvi man? What does it mean? What does it mean question mark? I think it's gonna be easier with the new score system because of the new visuals. Alright. We'll test it when you have the new visuals. Alright, Davey, are you ready? So what do I do here? Let's do some actual thing on the Linksider. Project Linksider. Let's see. Git status. I have some config, some music that I did. What? I changed the volume. And then the music I just tried changing the music to one of the Brainoid's musics, I guess. You start doing it by looking at the new issue and complaining about it. Alright, you don't want me to merge this yet? I don't know what I did here, but I think new music question mark. Alright, let's see the issue. How do we work on this again? We'll have the issues, we have the plan, milestone. What's the thing? Remake all the art with the new color palette so Kuvi can start complaining about it again. This one? Alright, let's see. 1 month ago. Alright, guys. Here's what it looks like now, apparently. Okay? Let's complain about this a little bit. So you go even further away from the dark mode and closer to the light mode. That's the first thing, right? You want to make all of our players blind. Instead of going dark mode, we go light mode. All right, fine. That's not really a complaint. It's okay. I mean, it looks cool here. It looks cool here, I think. So these are the buttons on the UI. They look pretty nice, I think. This is the setting. So this is going to be a checkbox, and this is a slider, it seems. Checkbox. It feels a little wide, but okay, looks cool, looks cool. And then you have this home and X button on top of the settings screen. Okay, sure. Nah. The only complaint is like the checkbox feels a little too wide. Like you can move this little dot over there in the middle, so you can make half full screen, but that's not how it's working, right? Reset progress looks more like an actual checkbox, but it is just a button, no? This looks like a checkbox. When it's on the right, you open the eyes. When it's on the left, you close the eyes. That's how you know that's right now. It's like turned off, and then you move it to the right. The guy opens its eyes, and it's like turn on. True, false. Reset progress is supposed to be a button, not even a checkbox, right? But looks cool. Looks cool. Just very small modifications is what I would do here. Your idea was you need to hold the button and then the character gets wider. What? The character gets wider? Like squish it? Because you are like playing on the mobile, right? You just click on it. But then it should not be in the middle. Like why like then it should be in the middle. Like why is it on the left side? That makes it look like a checkbox. All right, the level selection screen is like this. And the main menu is looking like this. All right, main menu is amazing. Can implement that today. The level selection screen says world, says R. What does it even mean? Hold on. What does it even mean here? Best. What do you mean best? The first level is the best one? World. Forget about the R. This is not here. Okay. So what's the button on the top left? Play? Why is the button on the top left to play? Like, if this is the UI, then I should just be clicking on the level itself, no? Like, why? Oh, there is no reason for me to have the button, I think. What's this thing on the bottom supposed to mean? Both way you can enter the level. Yeah, sure, we can do both ways. How do you change the world? So this is just one world. This is like minimap of the world. Mm-hmm. And then you have a background that's blue, means that you have beaten this, right? This level. Then you have a lock instead of a preview. There will be a button on the side of the world to go between world. What's the side of the world? Over here? At the top, a button. On the side of this text. Well, let's see the current state of the game. This is the music that I thought was the best one. So you don't like this? You want this to be completely changed now? Now that we have worked on this very hard, we don't want this to be there anymore. The new level selection screen is more like the old level selection screen. The new one is more linear. Like, in this one you can have multiple different ways that you can go, right? I think this one is cooler. We just need to fix this one. The new one looks nice. Like we can use the new something. Like we can make the preview look like this, for example. Like what you have shown here instead of the cloud. You can make this one non-linear as well, but how? You literally have a line of levels here. Let's also see the new color palette. So what does this mean here? Why are all the things gray? Gray is like the normal thing, right? Well, why is this block green? What's this one? What's that one? Boom, boom, boom. You have the idea of making the block same color as the side effect it's connected to? I think that's not a good idea. Like, I think, remember we were talking about this. If changing the colors, then where is the level that I would like to? I need to go into the editor. The editor doesn't work. Oh, wait, what happened? Something wrong with... Weird. The thing that I would like to change is instead of... yeah, like, this side needs to... Like, the block needs to match the mechanics of this block. For example, this over here is the disabled block, right? So I cannot use my magnet power on it, right? And I would like this all instead to be like all connected together, but make the side to be like gray. Gray means that it's disabled, for example, compared to the normal blue one. And then you can have a side effect both on the disabled block, both on the normal block. Ready for feedback on the new score if you want. Okay. All right, Davey, what's the thing? Though, hold on. Should I merge now? Git pull origin new style. Right? No rebase. All right. We have some new levels. Hold on, Nerdzel. We have some new levels on the link side there. Did you make them in the level selection though, or do I need to go through the level editor to get them? Through the editor? Alright. So where do I go? I don't remember. Wait, like this is weird over here. This is weird. Not exactly what's panicking. Panicking is the gluten winnet backend. Alright. But it's not happening every time. Alright, well, let's see the new look. The new look is more like just gray. We'll see though. Okay. Where is it? Is it all in the new group? Stage 6? Let's see. Okay, well, this is not... I'm not used to this look. It looks like everything is gray. Okay, so we have this thing here. Too gray. Yeah, I think it's too gray. What's wrong with the old color? Like I said, I would like gray to be for the disabled like sides, probably. Normal one is the normal one. There you go. Old color palette is very hard to make new color blend in. Alright. Oh, maybe this is okay. Maybe this is okay. Maybe we're just not used to this. Let's check the next level. Also, it looks like the audio starts glitching here. I'm running debug mode, not release mode. I mean, the game starts laggy. Underrun occurred. Things, I don't know. Let's try release. If this was compiled. Alright, it was not compiled. Let's wait. I'm still trying to out more color palettes, so hopefully we'll find a better one. Alright. But, like I was saying, it's better to color code based on the mechanics, because it's a puzzle game. On that level that we just played, the disabled 1 FPS stream, yeah, 1 second, we're compiling. You still hear me, right? Now it's 0 FPS. Jobs 1. I don't use multi-threading for compiling. Is this better? So like on that level, the disabled block and the normal block, they look the same to me because they are the same color. They should be a different color. No, cannot hear you? Alright. Should I try speaking louder, Pigorli, or... So yeah, like the disabled block is technically, yeah. So what blocks do we have? The disable, the normal block, and the cloud, right? We only have the three things. But there is also the boxes that you can push, boxes that you can like that can activate your side effects, and there can be a box that like is affected by gravity, I don't know, but the one that doesn't activate your side effects, so you cannot like push it like this. So how would you do that? I think it should be color coding for it should be color coding for like the fact that a block or other entity is like activating the side effects, and it should be the shape for the actual like mechanics. It's not all just color coding, right? You can do colors and you can do shapes. But right now, the disable block, it looks like the box that you can push. I think, right? Like the fact that the block and player can all active side effects, but they're different color. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it depends. Like, technically, we can add a player that doesn't activate side effect in the future. What if we make them the same color, but we use the different color for the outline? Or if we use the same, or if we color code the outline, you have the outline, right? So here's the three things: the color. Hello, Death Razor. We have the color of the inside, we have the color of the outline, and we have the shape. Those are the three things that can be different. You can also change the shape of the outline, right? Something. Outline is not very visible though. If you make a color different, it will be visible. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm just thinking. But you didn't try it, did you? Random thought pops in my head. Levels where level is sideways or top view. Top view. Hold on. So, so we actually played not as a square but as a cube, and like one of those 3D games where you play as a cube and rotate around. Do that in Linksider. And actually have 6 sides with the side effects. Fez Cider. Do you remember the 3 character you made? I think. Yeah, or like Fez, if you do it like in Fez, so the character is still like only 4 sides, but you can change the perspective. No, I don't think we are going to do that. Okay, well, so Okay, sure, you can think about it more, but the reason I don't like this, the block is the same color as the side effect attached to it. This is the side effect that I'm going to pick up, right? That's not like the side effect that's attached to this. I don't like this because this is different things completely. This entity, which is the power-up that we pick up, and the block, they're like different. I don't know. But the coloring makes me think that this block is somehow different from this block, but it's not. Almost compiled. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, the level selection screen, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. This is more like the old one, just looking a little different. That we deleted. The level selection screen that we had before. I think the current one is okay. We can just change the look of it a little bit. I like how the preview looks here, though. If we make a preview like this, does it mean like a separate tile? Set, so it looks cool like this. The biggest difference is every level has a preview. Yeah. But it like, the thing that I don't like here is that you only see 3 levels. You want to quickly change to a specific level, no? So you want to be able to see more. It's annoying to go through all the levels to find the one you're looking for. You can make it smaller, but this is still all horizontal list. All right, let's see. In the release mode, we should not have any problems. You can make it not horizontal, make it vertical, or... Alright, what's up with this level? Okay, I see that the color of the box, so this is the box that I can push, and this is the player. So these are the movable entities. Maybe that's good then. Alright, so this is color coding, right? The moving things are like pink, or what is this color? I don't know. Yeah, the moving things are this color. All right, that's good. I think I tried these levels though, did I not? I did. Yeah, where's the new levels? Further here? Is this the level that I didn't try? Lol. Cool. What's this? I think that's the level that I made, no? Hold on, I need to swap the guys here. Hold on. If I push one of them to the side, jump. How do I jump? Because I can only jump here to the right. I cannot jump to the left. Maybe it's thinking time. Hold on. I can use this guy to rotate around. I need the guy with the jump to be on the right side. So I need to push away. I need to switch them. The guy with the jump should be on the right side so that I can push from the guy on the left to cross the gap here. That's impossible though. Did you make this level or did I make this level? I don't remember this, Davey. Oh! That's the new jump mechanics, right? Did we... are we not changing jump mechanics anymore? This is how it's going to work, right? Same thing over here. I remember this. Where's the new levels? These are new? Is this new? I would like the disable block to be something different. It looks over here very similar to these pushable blocks, I think. Even although it's color coded. So like gray means that it's stationary, so I cannot push it. Alright, what do I need to do here? So I will need, with a jump, to cross the gap here. Like this. Hold on, this is all? This level is weird, Davey. Is this how it's supposed to be? Why is there a jump here? Did I not do the intended solution? I just push it to the thing and it jumps twice. What was I supposed to do here? Well, I'm not supposed to go on this side for sure, because this makes me pushed away, right? But I can make this box to be pushed away. Try not using the right one to push box. Is this what I'm supposed to do? I can throw all the things away. Now I'm the only one alive, and now I finished the level. Is this is this how it's supposed to be, Davey? Well, I mean, yeah, that's the only thing that I can do here. What else would I be doing? Oh, I guess I just changed my rotation. That's what I did here, right? Interesting. Did you see this before? Davey, you can push two things at the same time if one of them is this thing. I wanted this. No, I just don't remember that this is not used in any puzzles, I think. No, this is good. Yes. I'm just like trying to understand what exactly this means, because before, over here, for example, if I go down, oh shit, hold on. Like over here, for example, I cannot push them both at the same time, right? Oh, it is used here? Wait, is it? Like over here, for example, I don't push two things at the same time, right? Because this is a box. This is not a thing that can push other things. I mean, that's not the reason. The reason is that this thing is not pushable. So like two boxes at the same time I would be able to push, right? If I use this over here instead. Wait, hold on. Why can I not push it here? What's exactly the rules? Because this cannot push other things? Do we have a property that says that you can not push? Or what? I don't remember. Probably. No rules, just RNG. One box above and two boxes horizontal? No. The differences differ. Is not that. Hold on, let me see. We have over here the entities, right? Yeah, there's literally a thing that says can push for the player to be true, right? So it can only happen. It only happens. It's not because like I am pushing two things at the same time is because when the jump is in between two things, it means that they both jump to the sides, and it's not the left box that was pushing two boxes on the right, it's the box in the middle that started jumping to the right, and it can also push the other thing, which results in it looking like I'm pushing two things. So like the regular box cannot push, but it is pushable itself. So yeah. Right. Is this all the new levels, Davey? Multi-box push. Oh, but it was supposed to be a multi-box push because that's what the level is called. So what's the intended solution here? I did not get the intended solution here yet. This level needs to be fixed to remove the unintended. I don't know what Davey intended to be done here. So if that's it, so we all we have is a new color palette. So instead of everything being blue like before, like over here, right? This is the old colors of the level. Now everything is gray. Is it a good change? Why did you decide to go for gray again? All the other colors much easier to blend it. What other colors do we have? So we have the moving things to be colored red, right? We have the and then we only have the side effects, right? Did you change this to be brighter yellow color? Or am I imagining this? Disable block also gonna be a different color? I don't know. Okay, what's the plan forward? Do I do any coding? Do I do any coding today? What's the actual plan here? Option menu. Merge my PRs. I'm working on an example. Well, when you finish working on an example, then I can see it. And let's go one PR by one. Not all of them at the same time. Boom, boom, boom. The options menu, this thing. If you don't want to make it, it's okay, because I will probably remake it later too. Oh. You will remake this too? Okay. So you don't want me to do anything then? Do I even remember how to code? Let's see. Everything will be changed once again. Boom, 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 boom. I need to do something simple so that I like remember how to do things here. It has been a long time. It's time to rewrite the game. In Bevy again? Bevy. Back to Bevy. I mean, Bevy, like the ECS is like, I want to use it for some things, but at the same time, I don't want to be rewriting Linksider 3 times again. Rewrite the game so you remember how to write a game. Uh, Something simple. Something simple. Option menu. Davey wants to redo it anyway. Why am I recompiling? If I already ran it before. Why do I have 62 issues and nothing to work on? All right, fine. Let's see something easy though. I think like if I don't work on the Davies issues, one of the things that we can do is the audio. So like for the audio, I wanted to do things that we were talking about a little bit the last time I was working on it, I think. Where is it? Split audio sound. Dun, 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 dun. So I want to split the audio into different parts. You can see the issue easily with the... Why is it recompiling again? I just ran it. What the fuck? Something is wrong again. I was literally just running it. Now I need to recompile. What exactly are the recompiles? So the issue is easily seen in the slide sound effect, in the slide sounds, yeah? Where's the slide? Like over here, right? You hear the sound effect is very long. Then doesn't actually match what's happening on the screen here, because it's just one sound effect. Instead, we should split all the sounds. Tarova, Min Machine, Rex, hello, hello. So I want to split the sound effects. And basically, each side effect will have these states. It's either pushed. So that's just if the block to the side is a blocking block. So it's going to be a disable block that disables the sound effect, the side effect, right? But we make the button visually appear like it's pressed, like it's pushed, right? But it doesn't mean then that it's going to activate the thing. And then when it's pressed, it also needs to be the one that activates sound of the side effects, right? So then so yeah, if we go into a block and we press the button, it will be become an active side effect, right? And after it's active, it can also actually activate by doing the jump, for example. Just active does not mean that we're using it, since the jump direction may be blocked. Good luck with audio. I'm gonna go get some rest. All right, you did good job on the Linksider, Davey. You can rest now. Tomorrow Factorio or Linksider? I will be switching. I'll do tomorrow Factorio, and then the after on Saturday I'll do Linksider. And then Factorio, and then Linksider. That's the plan for now. So these are the three states of a side effect. It's either pushed, active, or actually being used. You like Linksider. It's called Linksider, not Linkslider. For every stage, we can have sounds for start, stopped, and the looped continuous sound effect. So that's going to be like for every type of a side effect, we can have three different states, and every of these states can have three different sound effects. So 9 sound effects. It's going to make it make us to. It's going to allow a lot of things. And the sounds that we have, for example, right over here, this slide, right? There is this like popping sound. That's when the buttons are being unpressed. Why not call slide level a Linksider? I don't know. The level names are not even being shown anywhere to the player right now. Okay, let's see. Now I know what I want to do. Let's see if I can do it. Sound. Sound. So we handle the game event. Here. Making games is hard. It is. Oh, wait. Rex, you also did make a game, right? We can check it. Can you link it again? You made a game, you said, I think yesterday. Before doing the actual coding. I can check out that too. Boom, 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 boom. Simple games due to low IQ, so no laughing, okay? What do you mean? The simple games are the best games. You made a Flappy Bird and a Pong? Do I need to download it? Did you not make the... does Love not have the web builds? Love 2D web. Alright, fine. I'll download it. Wait, you didn't even make the executable? You only have the Lua? So how do you run it actually? Run with Lua? Gang doesn't have the web build, they are broken? No, they are not. It worked for me. Use love. Nix search, Nix packages, love 2D. Is there such a thing? I need to do Lua and then I need to install the love somehow, right? Tests don't even work. There's a... Okay, currently it requires a patch, sure. Currently it requires a patch. That's not documented. I did a pull request to one of the dependencies that broke. But Gang actually works. Alright. It's not a Gang issue, and pull request has been submitted. Maybe they didn't merge it yet. The async broadcast, I think you downgraded that, right? In your PR. I made a pull request to them to fix it. Lua? So what did I do? Lua. Main Lua? Attempt to access global love. So I need to like install love somehow though. Why not use PR in Cargo Toml? Because it's not a direct dependency. Yeah, I think it's not even in the async broadcast. It's somewhere else. It's not in a direct dependency, so I cannot do it there. You need to make a patch in your own, and you cannot make patches in libraries. Love. Oh wait, there is love. Is this love? This is love, right? There you go. Just downgrade? I don't think I... Nah. There is... I just wait for them to merge my PR. There was some other issues. Alright. This is a little bit a harder version of the Flippy Bird. Isn't it too fast here? My jump is did you see? My jump is more distance. You just wait for Kubi to merge with your PR. I mean, I am using patches. You can also use a patched gang. It's alright. Instead of waiting for me to merge it. Is it even possible for me to pass the first one here? It doesn't look like it's possible. Maybe it's working dependent on the frame rate. I'm wondering. But move this to the other monitor. Oh, it actually is. Okay, Rex. Here's the thing. I'm playing this right now on the other monitor. And I almost passed the first thing. So you know how your monitor is probably not 144 hertz, right? So like I'm playing on the other monitor and my bird is jumping lower. You need to like update the game based on the time passed since the last frame, not just I don't know. Oh, so something there is weird based on my experience here. All right, Pong will work though for sure, right? Welcome to Pong. Press enter to begin. Okay, the right one is AI. Хорошо. Okay. Can I even win? The AI's work is very smart here. This is going to be an infinite game. I think I'm going to fail before the AI fails. Yeah, I did. All right. Okay, nice, nice. This is a good start. You start by replicating the simple existing games. That's how you start the game dev. Right. Doing good. Okay, back to the Linksider. Actual code is going to be written now. Let's see. So here's my sound module, right? And over here, I'm handling the game events, right? And the game is something like a move has started, or I have collected the power up, right? For all of my side effects, when the move has started, we're matching the move type, and based on the move type, we're doing different side effects, right? But that's just the actual move, right? In addition to the move, I want the pushing of the buttons, and I want the activation of the side effects. Back to what now? To code, to Rust. Right? Move started, move ended. So let's start with what? With just the moves? I think I need first to have something like this general idea of a sound that can start, stop, and is looped in the middle, which we compose out of 3 different sound effects. So I can use this for all the other things. Future sounds. This field is used for the drop. Music. Okay. We can do like the same for the rewinding, for example, right? So when we start the rewind, when we stop the rewind, and in the middle there's like a looped thing. This idea can be used in a bunch of places. So how do I do this? We're going to have something that's called the sound effect, right? So I want, when I drop it, it's going to play the stop sound. Stop sound effect. Well, stop sound effect, continue sound effect, and start sound effect. Right? Those are the 3 things that make one big sound effect. Right? Then I'm going to have sound effect assets. Just going to have start. Continue. And stop. So basically, when the move started, I'm going to do self play. So right now I only have the thing that can just play the sounds, right? But what I want to do is to like start start the sound is going to be a reference to the sound effect assets. This is going to give me the sound effect, right? So once again, the sound effect is consisting of three things: the start sound effect, continue looped sound effect, and the stop sound effect. So I'm going to do sound start play. Continue is going to be sound continue play, and stop is going to be sound stop effect without playing it. So I start playing two sounds at the same time, which is like the beginning sound, the continuing sound, but the stop is only going to be played later. Later. And I will need to stop it on drop anyway. So it's not even going to be a sound effect. I want stop on drop. Sound effect. Sound effect dot stop on drop, yes. I mean, technically for the start it doesn't matter. So no, don't play, but play dot stop on drop. I guess it's just for the continue actually, but doesn't matter much. I can make all of them like this. So the continue sound effect is the one that is going to be looped. I don't need to post process, right? I can do options looped is true, right? I think. Was the new thing I added recently. Continue. So yeah, I just play the start sound effect. I start playing the continue sound effect. This one is going to be looped. And then later I stop the effect, sound effect, right? So I'm going to do effect, continuing sound effect is going to be stopped for sure, right? Wait, hold on. So this stop is not stop and drop actually. Yes, this also. It's just the continue that I want to stop because this is the looped one. I mean, technically I just drop it anyway here, so it's going to be stopped automatically. All that I need to do is effect stop play, right? And these things are not going to be stop and drop. Continue sound effect is dropped and stopped here. Right, so now when we start the move, I can start the sound. I need to save it in the system somewhere. Right. Future sounds. Am I even using the future sounds? Play after. Is this even hitting the wall? Is, but that's the old jump. Isn't the old jump the thing that's completely removed now? This thing is only in this enumeration, but the logic is not generating the old jump movement. So this is technically not necessary. All right. Whatever. We do. So the event that can happen in the game is the move has started and the move has finished, right? Entity move, and one entity is supposed to only have one move at a time. So I'm going to have entity move sound effects. It's going to be ref cell hash map from ID into a sound effect, right? Let's see. So when we start the move, instead of doing self-play, I'm going to do self-start, right? And this is going to be the effect, the SFX sound effect. So assets magnet, this is not going to be just the sound. This is going enter the goal is also a sound effect, okay. Is my Rust analyzer fail to run build script? Restart the server. Fail to run build scripts of some packages. Open logs. No package also found. Huh. Does Alt F3 do something in game? I don't remember. Probably not. I mean, F3 was supposed to do the debug screen, but I broke it at some point. Which was showing you the FPS and the logs on screen. So I'm recompiling ELSA for some reason every time. If I just open the code, Inksider, Is it because I opened the code from inside the terminal? Maybe it did something. I recompiled the gluten also. Patching Rust Analyzer. Right, now it didn't complain about anything. Okay, assets Pigorly, expected sound effect access found RC sound. Yeah. So over here, my Rust Analyzer is working, nice. So all of these things, right? Like the magnet. Hello? Unsupported shape, lead must be str. Okay, this should be like this, I think. I can go to the magnet. Okay, so a lot of these things should be sound effect assets, right? Which is basically a combination of 3 sounds: the start, continue, and stop. Slide, jump, Igorly, hit the wall. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm doing hit wall. Oh, so hitting the wall is still a jump move. That's like just doing nothing. I see. Hit the wall. All right. So this should be it. The old jump can be completely removed. Okay. You know what? I'm going to completely remove the old jump. Old jump completely remove. Some old jump. This is the old jump thing. So I don't need to match anything here. Right? Old jump. Yeah. Problems. No very old jump here. Alright, only warnings left. Okay, but the thing is that in order to load the sounds like this, right? So right now I'm only like playing the start sound effects, right? And I'm dropping it immediately, by the way, which means that the looped sound effect is going to be stopped. Sound effect assets. I want to change the way it is being loaded, I think. Let's see. I'm going to have assets, sound, right? Assets, sound, and I guess I'm just going to have a configuration for every one of them. So for example, here's my jump. I'm just making a folder for like jump. Config toml. I'm going to have config there, and there is going to be a start wav, continue. So like for example, for the jump, there is only the start, but there is no stop. Like stop is basically the landing sound effect then, right? No continue, no stop for them. And I just do this. Start. This is the jump. Right? And I do similar things to the others. Right? So sound effect assets is going to be have a custom implementation, info loading for the sound effect. Options, I don't have options. I'm just going to have the load from the path. Options are going to be ignored. Default extension is none. So there you go. I'm going to load the config file, right? I'm going to do async move dot boxed local. And over here, I'm going to first do load from path join config toml, right? This is going to be config. Which are going to deserialize. Config is going to be start is an optional path. Missed me for the last Factorio stream. I started a new challenge in Factorio last stream because I finished the Death World. Continue. So every single of these should be also optional. And stop. Right? So I'm loading this thing. And then I'm going to say that start. I guess I do OK self. We have start, which is config start map path. Futures optional future. From start dot config start map path manager load path join await question mark, right? Question operator is only user result, not options. Await dot transpose question mark. There you go. So for that reason, these thing needs to be an optional sounds. This needs to be optional. This also is optional, right? We are done. All right. Take a look when I have something finished here. Continue. Just the same stuff for the continue. This is the same for the stop. So this is how I load the sound effects. Now, since this is optional, this sound effect also is optional. All of these are optional. Right? Start as ref app sound as ref map sound play stop and drop sound stop as ref map sound effect. Example. Well, example should be part of the PR, right? That's what you did? Expect. Okay, so over here, if let some effect is effect stop, then effect play. There you go. Some mute. Does not need to be mutable then. Any sound effect is stopped and stopped here. Yeah. So this is it. Now if I run the Linksider, all I need to do is to change the configuration so that I can actually load my assets here, because we're going to be complained. Yeah, I'm going to complain that enter goal slash config.toml is not a thing, right? So for all of my things, let's see, sound effect assets, right? I only did the jump, so I also need the enter goal. I need a magnet. Need free move. Regular move. Slide. Jump. Already has. Igorly. And then hits the wall. So for now, I'm just going to have the config like this. All of these. So the game should sound same as before. Right, enter goal, move. This is the start. Hello Nerdzel. We move, start, hit wall, start, magnet, start, Igorly, start, slide, start, move, start. You thought that was actually any noise in Factorio for a sec? Why am I recompiling this again? I didn't change any code, did I? Okay, everything has been loaded. If I... Okay. So there you go. This should be exactly the same as the game was working before. I don't get this crash. What is this? The event loop has crashed. Exit failure 1. But who is exiting with 1? That's not me, for sure. I think it happens when you don't respond to the Wayland. After a while, it like crashes you. So it's like RNG here. Unless it's an issue in Winit. Alright, so this should still work the same. Okay, and as we can see, this sound is weird, right? Still, when Wayland has a litany of problems. Are you using it too? What are you doing with Winit? So now that this is working, I can try testing something different. So this is going to be like I mean, I have not implemented this yet fully. Let's actually start with the jump. Let's start with the jump. Actual. I mean, hold on. I want to like have a test jump, like a Pigorly test jump, but something different. Or I can use the Pigorly as a test sound effect like this. Boom, 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 boom. Pigorly, true. So if I do a Pigorly true, this will make my jump sound effect like this. Nothing at the moment, but when I did try the examples, they frequently had crashes just like that. Dun, 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 dun. Wayland doesn't. The libraries have the problem. Don't blame Wayland. I know that there is a problem with Wayland for sure. I have I've seen one of the problems. There is like a buffer of events. I think actually I think I know how to replicate this bug, which is not a bug in Wayland. If I go into the editor here and I start moving my mouse like crazy, then I crash. All right, and this is a Wayland issue. All right, I think I know why I'm crashing like this. There is a thing I remember. Yeah, see, if I'm not moving my mouse, I'm not crashing. There is a buffer for the events in Wayland, and if your application doesn't consume the events in time, and then the buffer overflow leads to a crash. I'm pretty sure I remember I saw this issue. So that's not the WinIt issue, I'm pretty sure. So all it takes to crash the application is make one frame thinking for a while and like move your mouse. That's why you should have on event instead of pulling them. Does it work? Who is calling? I mean, I don't know the actual implementation of Wayland. I remember seeing that the issue exists. I think it's the thing that, like, even with on event can be like very slow handler of the on event. And while you're handling, like inside your on event handler, a lot of new events can happen. What are you supposed to do? Like call all of them in parallel? No, you don't want that. What you want is if too many events happening and you are not able to consume them all, you should not be crashing. You should discard. I mean, there should be an option for that probably. Call in parallel. So you want to crash the user's PC because it's going to need 1,000, like 10,000 threads just because I'm moving my mouse. Is that's what you want me to do? Should there be a limit? What if the limit is still? If there is no limit, then you can like run million of threads, which you don't want to do, right? If there is a limit, then you still will potentially not be able to consume them all quick enough. I don't remember exactly. Wayland issues. It's on GitLab somewhere, I think, right? Wayland buffer. Add connection buffer size control. Is this the one? Why have I been here? Keep client connection buffers unbound, but add an API set the max buffer size for connection buffers on the server side. The default buffer max size buffer is controlled via the WL display interface, while each client's connection buffer size is adjustable for the control. I don't know. I have been here. Maybe that's the one. To deal with higher input events rate. Yeah, that's like the issue here. You missed all of that, was interrupted. There is a race condition. No. There is not a race condition, but there is like a lot of the events that are not consumed by the application because my application is thinking about something else, right? In my case, I'm like loading all the levels in debug mode, which requires a lot of time. And while this is happening, I'm moving my mouse, which generates a lot of the events. And the buffer for the events in Wayland is overflowing, which results in a crash. And I remember I was looking at this. Like this is a pull request, which is something that I looked at. There was an issue or something. Is this an issue? Yeah, there you go. Maybe it's X Wayland. Making a lot of windows at once using WL shim gets X Wayland killed. I don't know. Like I try to remember this because I was looking at this before. Because you said don't blame Wayland, but in this specific case, I am blaming Wayland, I'm pretty sure. But I don't remember the exact details. Boom, 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 boom. So, yeah. If I click this edit button and start moving my mouse, then I crash. If I don't move my mouse, then I don't crash. That's the only difference. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So since I'm just doing the test, and since I'm using the Pygorly test, let's have for the Pygorly separately start, continue, and stop sound effects. Right? Audacity. Not even sure how to fix this without increasing the buffer size or having the client pause input event polling. I think that like it's not the issue that's like limited to the Wayland. This buffering is in a lot of different places, and there's a lot of ways to handle it. And one of the ways is crashing, all right? One of the ways is increasing the buffer size and making it infinite. And the other way is just skipping some of the events that are too old if I am too slow with handling them. That's what I would do for it. But it maybe should be controllable from like the client. You can also make a buffer a linked list. What does it do? What would it change? What would it change? Like, you don't want to store infinite amount of events if the client is very slow. Or pause making new ones. Yeah, but you probably want, like, because it's a windowing library, right? You want the latest events to be stored, not the oldest events, in case you are very slow. Infinite buffer without realloc, but it's still infinite buffer. You don't want it to be infinite. For mouse events, remove the old ones. Maybe it should be like based on the event type, and like, yeah, maybe for the mouse events the old ones don't matter. I don't know. I would just treat them all similarly, probably. But I'm not the one who needs to think about it. All right, we are doing the Pygorly sound. Let's do this. Go. No. Hold on. I want to like say Pygorly, and the O is going to be like looped for a long time while we are doing the jump. That's what I want. Pygo, like this, you know? Pygorly sound. Yeah. Export audio. Linkcider assets sound / Pygorly. /start .wav export, and then we have the like this. This is going to be looped, all right? Export. All right. Continue. What's the story behind this name? Which name? Orly. Orly. All right, and this is the end. Orly. Right? Project, export audio, stop. Save project without uploading, no. All right, so there we go. Pigorly has both starts, continue, and stop. Right now, if I launch the game, Pigo, we only have this start sound effect, right? So we need to implement the remaining things. Mouse movement does not store absolute position. You would need to handle all events to figure out position. Wait, what? The window events don't have the absolute position? No. You can handle the cursor. You can get the cursor position, I'm pretty sure. If the raw mouse movement is the delta, but I'm pretty sure you can get the cursor. It's not like absolute. It's absolutely relative to the window, probably. In Wayland, I'm not sure, but that's all we need. There is two different types of events. One of them is a raw mouse event, which is delta, which you get when you when you do something like a first-person shooter game. You want the deltas, and you don't care about the actual cursor position on the mouse. You want to ignore the mouse acceleration or other settings. You get the raw like stuff. But for the actual like cursor, you want to have the relative to the window, and that's all we care about. Yeah, it's not a delta compared to the previous mouse position, so you don't need to have all the events there, I'm pretty sure. And you can skip because of that the old events. And even for the first-person shooter game, if you use these deltas, if your game running that slowly that you cannot consume all the mouse events, then it's okay to skip the last ones too. So yeah. I'm not sure what exactly is crashing. Because I just have the exit code of 1 here from the Winit event loop. I remember I looked at that, and that's where I got. But I'm not going to look at this today. Okay, so what we want to do is we are creating this sound effect, right? But we never store it, we drop it immediately. So this sound effect, and to do self entity move sound effects, insert for entity move dot entity ID, I insert this sound effect. Disable mouse pointer when transition. Not sure what you're talking about. In the game? In my game here? Or what? Borrow mute. Okay. And then when I select edit, it's not a transition, it's just me loading the things. If I disable the mouse pointer, it will not get rid of the events. It will just hide it. And it will still be crashing if I'm moving my mouse. Dun, 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 dun. What I could do is like load it in a different like thread, for example, and so that I still am like handling the events, but it's supposed to be quick, and it doesn't even matter anyway because the editor is not supposed to go to the players on the initial release. Probably we're not going to focus on making the editor work correctly. Sound effect. Has been inserted. Yeah, so this is the move started, right? And then I have event move ended. Move ended. What do I have inside there? Still entity move. So if let some sound effect is self entity move sound effects, borrow mute, remove for the entity move dot entity ID, right? Then I'm going to do sound effect self stop sound effect, right? I think that should almost be it. The only thing is that several slide moves should be considered as like one move for the sound system. Let's see. Poorly. 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 I say Pigor and then I say Orly. Hold on. Let's try. You know what? Let's try changing in the configuration the animation speed to be 0.1. 0.5, 10 times slower. Poorly. 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 That's wrong. Okay, so the jump sound effect is also consisting of several steps, right? And those are like part of the same big move technically. So for that reason, this is also wrong. Um, um, so how do I detect that two moves that happen after each other, they are like the same so that I don't stop and start a new sound effect, right? So we always receive the move ended before starting the next move, but I... Insert removes optional previous value, right? If let some old sound effect self-stop the old sound effect. Maybe I just don't remove this here in case this this move, entity move, let's see. Can I somehow know that this is supposed to be continuing or it's not supposed to be continuing? Move type. Magnet, enter goal. Well, over here, I think I just need to... I don't even know. What is it? Um, 1 second. So the issue here is my jump is technically not one move but several moves, right? And similar to the sliding, when I'm sliding multiple blocks, it's several moves, right? And when one move has ended, I have not yet calculated if I'm going to continue this move or not. So there are two options. Either I am going to continue the move or I'm not. But I don't know it yet. So should I stop the sound effect here or should I not? Is there a thing such as... well, they're supposed to happen on every... Is there a thing that's happening on every frame? Update game tick time. I guess this is happening on every frame, right? So these events, they will be... So I should only stop... How should I do this here? Hold on. So there, also, like, if the move started, but it should continue the previous sound effect. Potentially. So over here, I shouldn't always start a new sound effect. So what's the thing? I should see if I was already doing the sound effect for this type of movement, right? Okay, so sound effect assets is this, first of all, and then sound effect is self-start sound effect assets, right? So this is a reference to the sound effect assets. But I also might want to continue, right? So let's see, let entity move sound effect, self entity move sound effect, borrow mute. I want to see if entity move sound effect. I'm going to first try to remove. I guess, hold on, there's two things. Either it exists or it doesn't, right? So if entity move sound effect get for the entity move entity ID. So if there is currently a sound effect that I'm doing, right? So this is the current. If it is the current one, then I want to continue only if current can also do like the assets inside an arc, for example. I guess arc, not arc, RC. So we have the sound effect. Inside the sound effect, I will also have the assets. Sound effect assets. So I will not need to have the stop here, actually. I think. Dun, 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 dun. So if the current assets is the same as the RC pointer are equal from the current assets and the entity, then the sound effect assets. If this is the same, then I will just continue. Just continue. So this is the thing. If I don't just continue, then it means that I'm starting a new one, right? So this is where I'm starting it. Right? And I'm stopping the old one then, if it's like a different. Also pointer equal just continue is true only if like the other condition is that sound effect assets combine moves. This is just like the configuration. Combine moves is a boolean that I can have inside the config. Combine moves boolean. Serde default is make true. True. Right? Combine moves is config combine moves. Okay. So I can set the configuration inside the configuration if multiple moves should be separate sound effects or one sound effect. But by default it's going to be true. When I'm starting, this K has a reference to the RC, so assets is a clone of these assets for the sound effect. And for the stop, I should do if assets stop. If this is some sound, then I play it. And we'll do this. Move ended, unreachable pattern, because I already handled it. So, so this means that when I'm starting a move, I'm seeing if there is a currently sound effect that I'm playing for this entity, right? Yeah, and then I'm doing that. I'm continuing this, and over here when the move actually ended, I'm just going to store this self stop stops insert entity move entity ID. So I just like say that this entity has stopped the move, right? But in case after I end the move, I also start another move, then I'm going to remove it from there. Over here, stops. I'm going to remove entity ID, right? So stops is just like a hash set of the IDs. Stops is a ref cell hash set of the IDs. So like because I received the events when the move has ended, and then a new move has started, right? So I need to remember if the move has ended to detect if the move has not started, but they should be received like at the same frame. So whenever I do like this, update game tick time, I'm just going to over here say that for ID in self stops oral mute brain. Is this what we do, right? Brain. Clears the set, returns all elements as an iterator. Yeah. So over here we do if flat some sound effect is self entity move sound effect auto mute remove for the ID, then self stop the sound effect, right? Let's see if this works. So we should hear a continued Pigorley sound. The only thing is that maybe I should have a delay. I'm thinking of having a delay. When I start doing the loop. Pigorley. I am back. I am. Hello. Pigorley. 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 Hold on. It's not very obvious what's happening here. Maybe I should slow down the game even further. Animation speed 0.05. 100 times slower than it should be. It's gonna take a while for us to push this button though. Pigorley. Boom, 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 boom. But isn't this move still did not end? Why did I play the stop sound effect? Also, the continued sound effect was not looped. So continue. I'm going to load that. Is there a method on the option that allows me to just mutate the thing? Update? No. Maybe not. Okay, fine. I can do map. Sound. Is this what I do? Sound. Set looped. True. Yeah, okay. So the thing that I'm not understanding is why did I stop? Hold on. Let's go into the editor. I'll make a test. I will have a jump side effect over here, and I will have a block. Yes. But I'm still going up, which is weird. It's like... This is when... this is supposed to stop, right? When I start falling down, this is the falling move now. So do so when does the handling of the game events happen? Because the move did not end there for sure. Maybe it is like a different thing. I should log what happened here. Log info event. There's not that many events that are going to be happening, right? I'm moving my mouse. Let's see. So we move started, have the jump, and then move ended, and move started. It seems like I'm still stopping the move. Let's see. So the last move that has started is the gravity move, but we played the stop sound before that. Like I still started the jump, continuing going up, right? So it should continue my sound effect, not stop it. Just continue. So is it the just continue? Stops remove, so I should not be stopping here, right? Hold on. Log info actually stop. And over here I say log info dbg just continue. Because it should be continuing my jump, my moves. So this was an actual stop. Even although I had the move ended and then I had the move started. Only after that I received an actual stop. But this is weird. The actual stop... Like, because the entity is the same, right? Entity ID number 0. The same. Because the move has started. The jump. Oh, wait. I know why. I know why. It's because I want to continue the jump, right? So the jump... I'm only doing this self-traveled equal 1. So yeah, I see it. It's because before I only played the start sound effect, so I only started on the first cell of movement. So I should just remove this. This if is not there because this is the assets of the continued sound effect now over time. Like this. So now it should play that and only finish the sound effect when I'm at the highest point and start falling down. Right? I hate this bug so much. Feel like I'm going up, 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 up. And at the highest point, before I start falling down, this is where it ends. All right, so it's working. Can I make this sound effect nicer? Uh, yes, please, thanks. Like, um, I mean, I can like generate something as a fixer. I want a separate like start, continuing, and ending. I don't know what like. What happens if I add new track? This is so weird. Deagle waiting for the drop. I don't know. Like, I'm not the one who is supposed to be working on the sound effects. Like, what can I do here for something like this? Who's supposed to work on sound effects? Well, Brainoid had made all the current music and sound effects that we have in the game. Um, bum, 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 bum. Um, 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 fine. Is there a trim here somewhere? All right, I'm too lazy to do this. I say that it works. It's whatever. Maybe I can use some of the existing sound effects to like make it a nicer thing. Let's see. So this is the sound effect that we want to split into multiple different ones. Alright. Let me just find. I'll just test this with Pigorli. I will test this for the slide, then it's going to at least make this properly. The one I just played, stereo balance and heavily on the right speaker. Yeah, I remember something like that. I don't remember why it was made like this. I asked Brainoid, I don't remember. Wait, hold on. No. Oh. Now it just continues it. Wait, why does it continue it like this? Because I exited the level while it was playing and I never stopped the sound effect then? Why are all the sounds of Pigorli? I'm just like testing the thing here. I'm testing the new thing so that I can make a sound effect from 3 sound effects: the start, the looped continuation, and then the finish. Animation speed 0.5. Let's make this slower. Should I add Pigorli mode to your game as well? Let's test the slide here. So for the move, for example, the continued moves should be still separate. Yeah, that's why I didn't have the sound effect for the next move. And this is wrong here. Alright, well, this reminds me that in the assets sound of the move config, we should say that combine moves should be false. So if I hold my key, we still hear all the sound effects on every move, yeah? Okay. So over here, actually stop happened because I started the move, which is slide continue versus the slide start. Okay, I know why. I know that why this happened. It's the same as I did for my jump, because over here, slide start and slide continue is like the same thing. Technically, for the sound effects, right? Move type. So this should do the Pigorli all the way I'm sliding. Mm-hmm. Poorly. There you go. So it works. So okay, the code works. The sound effect will be changed. The only thing is that the looped sound effect in the middle, it should start playing not immediately, but probably after a little bit of a delay, right? Right now I start playing it immediately as like the beginning sound. How would I do that? Start. So like the continue should not be played immediately. Right? Self time set, self time plus delta time. So I'm going to have an effect here with stop and drop and continue add is going to be self time get plus assets continue delay is what I want. Continue delay is going to be here. Continue delay at 32. Just in the second in the config. Continue delay F32. By default, it's going to be 0. Continue delay config continue delay. All right. So now I don't start playing the sound effect immediately, right? Continue add is going to be some self time plus continue delay. Sound effect continue add is an optional F32. So when I am updating game tick time, I'm going to do for sound effect in self entity move sound effect for all mute values mute if let some add is sound effect continue add, right? If continue add is less than or equal than self time, so it should have been started already, so then sound effect continue add should be set to none, and sound effect continue if it's there, then I start playing it. How do you store levels on the server properly? Is it just using the file tree? Fine. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you can store them in that database that you have, right? But I don't know if there is a reason to use a database for that instead of just file system. Play. Okay. So now I can do over here in this slide, let's say in this slide over here, right? Continue delay is going to be like 1 second. This is going to start making this looped sound effect in the middle only after 1 second. We still need entries in the DB. Yeah, you can like have entries in the database, and in the database you can like store the path to the file, for example, right? I mean, usually what you use is like some cloud storage solution, like an S3, I guess. That's like overcomplicated though. Just use the file system. I don't know. But you could make it like instead of just a file, you could like store a URL there, so it doesn't have to be on the same server. Doesn't need to be stored on the same like server when the where you are running your actual server, right? Anyway. I don't think it matters. Just use the whatever is the simplest solution. I think. Slide. All right. So now I will start sliding, and I will hear the sound in the middle. It will start running only after a second, hopefully. Bigo. Poorly. Yeah? Wait, hold on. This is game time. This is not in seconds. I think this should be in seconds. This is in game time, so exactly after one move is when I'm doing this. But I think for like the sound to like be properly, this should be like real time instead of game time. Sound. So add continue at I mean, hold on. Sound effect. I can have the start here, which is going to be time instant, right? Start. The actual sound effect here. I don't even need this. Wait. Whatever. Continue add. Time instant. Can I add instance though? Because I did not do that, right? I can add duration. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I can add that. Argo Toml. Gain is where? workspace is true. Workspace dependencies. This is being used from the crates IO. Oh, and the latest version is 0.17. I didn't even update this. The link cider. Let's see. Started at is going to be time instant, and continued is a boolean instead. Here's what I'm going to do here. If not sound effect continued and sound effect started at elapsed seconds is more than or equal than sound effect assets continue delay, then we do this. Continued is true. There you go. Continue delay. This is going to be F64 then. And then over here, continued false. And started at is time instant now. Okay. So this should make it based on the real time. Boom, 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 boom. Bigo. Poorly. Yeah, kind of works. Animation speed back to 5. So if this is quick, poorly. All right, there you go. Slide config, continue delay would be like less here. This is all configurable now, and this is all that we need, right? For the sound. This is for one sound, and then on top of that, I want to split. I want to add more sound effects on top. Poorly. All right. Maybe on top of that, the continue sound effect should also be like fading in and then fading out. Before I actually like stop this. Is the remaining part. Fade. Okay. So yeah, this has been some progress. I am proud of myself. We have done progress for the Linksider. Today's short stream. We will do more next time if I wake up earlier. Anything else I wanted to do today? I'll continue working on the sound next time. Sound start slash continue slash stop. Close to light world record. Fine, I'll play it one more time. Photosensitivity warning. This game contains flashing lights. What happened there? Why is my screen black, white, blue? Alright, normal. No modifiers. Leaderboard. Alright, so we just need to do 10,732. Alright. This is good. This is close. This is pretty close. What are you looking at? That's Nerd Souls game made in Rust. By the way, it's showing this somewhere over here, made in Rust, by the way, yeah. A rhythm game where you need to move your mouse close to the light, basically. The most similar thing that is there is Osu. You know what that is? Like the closer to the center, I just need to like follow my mouse. It's like an aim trainer. I like the blue and yellow colors too a lot more. Did I update my score just like by 10? Ah, shit. So you're updating the scoring system? Like, it is still like the same issue. Are you fixing this issue that like every single run I'm getting about the same score? It should be more. Which one? Which one? What? Which one of the issues? Like the fact that the score is always like it's like very close. You need yet another lighter mouse? Yeah, like my hand actually like is a little bit like I am trying to hold my mouse and yeah. The score is rhythmic now? What does it even mean? Okay. Maybe let me do check the pull request again. What was updated there? Pull request. Sort by recently updated. More rep modes. Climb to edge, climb to border. I don't like having this feature specific to just the web and specific to just the native build. Which I mean I have these things, but the less of these things I have, the better. Read DC if you are interested on the Discord in Close to Light devlog. The first version of the new score system is coming along. There are two main components of the score summarized as accuracy and precision. Accuracy is the rhythmic component. It is how well you follow the rhythm of the lights while staying in the center. Precision is generally how close you stay to the center throughout the whole level. It is basically the same as the old score. For visuals, I've introduced a new color cyan in the palette to show perfect rhythm execution. Each time your accuracy is updated, a circle spawns in your position with a color indicating how well you did. Alright. Now that's a good change. I didn't see it though. Because it's not on the itch version yet, right? Although I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't see this in the game. Accuracy, there's also more UI here. Accuracy and precision. Wait, hold on. Accuracy and precision are technically the same thing. Accuracy is the rhythmic component. Maybe you should rename them to something else. Accuracy and precision. You have rhythmic and you have separately rhythmic score and the continuous score something. Accuracy and precisions have different definitions. Oh, do they? Accuracy is discrete, while precision is continuous. All right. Precision is how close. And accuracy is a measurement of the quality of precision. Alright. Maybe it's okay then. I'm too lazy to do that right now. Okay. I think I'm just going to stop. What matters is that I did some progress on the Linksider. I'll take a look at those PRs later. Push. Boom poo-doo-doom, boom poo-doo-doom, poo-doo-doom. Hope so. Well, I'm not stopping you from working on anything. You can use your own like branch. It's not that hard. Maybe I'll look at it off stream. It just will also like require me compiling. I'm so lazy, right? To wait for the compilation. I still didn't even update my Linksider here to the latest version of the engine. I don't know why. That's what I should do. All right, who are we raiding? I can't leave. All right, what do you suggest I do if I don't leave? You haven't had enough, movie? Well, we had enough of Pigorli today. We we have a sound effect for Pigorli now in the game. Please don't trade cakes. Why not? You don't like him? I don't know. He's funny. Why not? Everyone raising and he screams really loud. All right. So speedrun.com.
And this seems probably weird, but if you're not used to Rust, but
Let's just go raid this guy. They're doing Rust and lead code. Every game is a speedrun game, but you cannot do it faster because it's limited by the track. If there was a way in your game, Nerdsel, to speed up the music, then it could be the speedrun game, I guess, somehow. All right, bye guys. I will be back for programming in 2 days. Tomorrow I play the Factorio. I've been playing Factorio lately on my other channel, Koovy Boy. If anyone is interested. Koovy Boy. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.